Hello everyone and welcome to another English lesson. I hope you're all doing well and staying as safe as possible. Our lesson today will be centered on how to start a conversation in English. As an ESL teacher, I'm fully aware of some of the struggles learners face in starting a conversation in English, especially when speaking with natives. I will be sharing with you some of these struggles, and we'll also discuss tips that can help learners to feel confident when starting a conversation. Finally, I will be helping you to identify specific expressions you can make when starting a conversation in English. Let's go. As we discussed in a previous lesson, making mistakes is a normal part of learning English. And even though teachers remind their students of this fact, some learners find it difficult to accept. Well, let me say it again. As a foreign language learner, you are bound to make mistakes, and sometimes even loads of mistakes. But it's okay. Embrace this. When you make mistakes and you're corrected, simply start implementing the corrections. Inability to express oneself due to inadequate vocabulary is one of the most frustrating things that can happen to a learner. Having a thought in your head but not being able to find the right words to express it can result in anxiety and disappointment. In instances like these, a teacher has to encourage their student to be patient with themselves and try again. He or she knows more than me. Yes, this might be true, but the time you spend comparing yourselves to others will not help you to improve your English skills. In just about everything we do in life, it is quite possible that there will be others who know more than we do. But that's okay. Remember, there was a time when the very same people we see who are confident in speaking the language, it's possible that there was a time when they struggled with becoming fluent English speakers. Of course, it's okay for us to look to others for inspiration, but we should never develop the habit of comparing ourselves to others. Focus on you and focus on improving your English skills. Now that we have looked at some of the struggles learners have when trying to start a conversation, let's look at what we can do to prepare for a conversation. So, how to prepare for a conversation. People are generally interested in the news. They try to keep abreast with what is happening both locally and internationally. By watching the news and reading the newspaper, you can easily find topics that you can use to start a conversation. Imagine for a moment you're traveling on a train. The person next to you is talking on their phone, and you realize that that person is a native English speaker. How can you start a conversation? You could say something like, "I see you speak English. If you don't mind me asking, do you live here or are you traveling?" After the person shares where they're from, you could ask a follow-up question like, "How are people dealing with the pandemic in your country? Is your family okay?" By maintaining a warm smile and showing genuine interest, it is possible that the person sitting next to you will have no reservations about engaging you in a conversation. Find a friend. It is important to practice what you've been learning. The more you speak, the more confident you'll become. If you're able to find a friend who is a native English speaker or even someone who is learning the language, They can help you to prepare for having a conversation in English without feeling insecure. Listening. In one of my previous videos, I stressed the importance of listening. Use every opportunity to listen to how native English speakers communicate. Listen to how they greet each other and how they actually start a conversation. Surely, you may not be able to understand everything that is said, but remember, learning is ongoing. What you don't understand today, you can always seek to understand and implement at a later time. Reading. Becoming an avid reader is crucial if your goal is to improve your English skills. Reading expands your vocabulary. The more words you know, that puts you in a better position to have extended conversations. In addition, you'll be able to understand what your speaking partner is saying. Your conversations will be meaningful. The more knowledgeable you are, the more confident you will feel. Remember, the first thing you should do when you're starting a conversation is to introduce yourself. Tell your partner your name. Say where you're from. Keep good eye contact and an open posture. When your partner is speaking, listen to what they have to say. Show genuine interest. Have a warm smile on your face. These tips will help you not only to start a conversation, but to see that conversation right through to the end. Thank you everyone for tuning in to today's lesson. It was a pleasure being here with you. Please remember to subscribe, share, like, and turn on your notifications so that you can receive even more uploads. We also encourage you to join our live English classes. Send us an email at eltutoring@gmail.com. We look forward to hearing from you. Until next time, be safe.